You're listening to the Friends After 40 podcast, where every episode feels like a conversation on your couch with close friends. So grab your coffee or your cocktail and come hang out with us.
Blaming him today.
Yep.
All right. Welcome back to Friends After 40, everyone. We switched it up a little bit. I'm opening us up because James said, "You do it, Richie."
Listen,
Literally.
I'm 26 episodes
No,
in.
you're right.
Your
You're
turn.
right. I think it's just because you said it like 20 seconds ago.
I know, right?
But maybe it's better that way. You can't overthink it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was really no overthinking it.
You were halfway there anyway because you already chose today's topic.
Yep.
I did. Well, we weren't sure what we were going to talk about. And
The beauty
open
of
up
it.
with.
We just wing it.
We just wing it. And for those of you that are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. We always forget to get that in the beginning. I say at the end, and I guess
don't
maybe
know.
some people, we don't know if you make it to the end, but please like and subscribe. So,
See, you're already improving it. I love it.
hey, and that's what I do. I make things better. Oh man. So I mean, are we just jumping straight into the topic? Today's topic. So I got this idea. I frequently watch the Today Show and
Who's your
Third
favorite?
Hour. Who's my favorite?
Who's your favorite?
Who, Al?
Is Al your favorite?
I mean, Chanel's my favorite. She's on hiatus or something. I don't
She
know.
had a family thing.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
She posted about No, she did. She posted about
Okay.
it. She had a
All
family
right.
emergency.
Yeah, that's usually how
In case other
how it
people
goes.
were worried. Chanel had a break. People always say we look alike. She's like my little sister, so
Yeah.
I
Well,
had to
I
set
think your
the
little
record straight.
sister's probably in contract negotiations.
No, she's good. She's
All right.
good.
Well, we'll see. Anyways,
But you like Jenna too. You like Jenna Bush. But that's not the Third Hour. She used to have like a separate thing.
I mean, I like Hoda.
Hoda. Jenna's funny though.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't want to debate you.
You guys are all over the place. You like this one? You like that? It sounds like you love the cast of the show.
We
Yeah.
do, but you know the reason why I was saying that because they do these. They have the main, then they have the Third Hour, and then they have. It was Jenna and Hoda. Hoda
I
retired.
like Dylan.
Dylan. I like Dylan too, but they have good topics on each one. Was kind of where I was going. I think.
Right.
Can I
Like
just
just
say,
a general combo.
your lady's hair looks really amazing today?
Oh, thank you.
Just saying. Okay.
Wasn't plans.
All
The
right.
one good thing about winter.
I know, right? Oh, you don't even want to know what my hair looked like in Miami.
Woo!
It was rough.
Man.
That's
And I
why
didn't
we
even have
can't
a
live in
hat.
Florida.
Nope.
Oh, girl, you
She
went without
forgot
a
her
hat.
hat. She forgot her hat, and I was like,
Mm-mm.
we tried. We DoorDash dicks. I ran out of underwear.
Shut up.
I mean, not to
how did you
derail.
run out of
Like,
underwear?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. How many
Wait a
days
minute.
were you there? How did
You
you run?
DoorDash dicks
Yes.
to get some underwear and a hat.
How did you
No,
run?
it's socks.
And socks.
How did you run?
Did you
didn't
did
pack
you
it.
did you
didn't pack
lose
enough.
a bag? Like
No.
No, I was very efficient in my packing.
Oh, okay.
And
I'm gonna
we
challenge
were
that.
there Monday through Thursday morning. First flight out Thursday morning. So
Uh-huh.
how many of these do you need per day?
Right.
Count them.
But you
Socks,
got
underwear,
home
socks,
yesterday.
right?
We extended it.
Right.
And Richie said that he was like, "Chrissy's are probably gonna extend."
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah,
We
Good for
extended
you.
it. We
Good for
did.
you.
We needed it. It was
Yeah,
just
y'all needed it.
So yeah, that
January was the longest year ever,
I mean,
and you
we
chose to end it in Miami. I'm not mad at
Yeah.
that.
we actually, not like we didn't make an effort. We actually went down to Brickell,
Yeah,
downtown Miami, went shopping,
yeah.
Uh-huh.
went into all the stores
Yeah.
looking for stuff.
For underwear.
I went to Express. I went
They
to
ran out.
H&M. They're
What?
Like,
They didn't have
who
underwear.
runs out of underwear?
Yeah.
Y'all didn't go to Target.
So you went to
No.
We went to
Walmart.
that one shopping center where
Oh,
we
and
thought
that's
they were
just
gonna
what they
have
had.
everything.
Okay.
We had
Gotcha.
limited time too. Like I was
Yeah.
literally on a lunch break and had to dip out and be
Right.
back.
Got it.
but
Mhm.
you visited a place where everyone extends their vacation.
Well,
So
Yeah.
this is true.
That was here's a good segue into what you're saying. That's one of those 5 days that we needed, right?
Yes. All right. Yeah. Bring it back. Way to bring it back.
Bringing
So
it
wait,
back.
can I just ask a question?
I guess
about
we're
the
not
underwear?
going into the
Did,
topic.
did you pack? Did you pack exactly what you needed for
He
underwear?
always does.
Exactly.
For underwear,
He
I
always
always
does.
overpack.
Well, we always because we're like, okay,
I mean, that's my
Yeah.
rule number uno.
Because it's
Yeah,
so
you have-
small. I'm
no,
like,
but
if
you
there's
have to
one thing I
understand,
could, right?
like when I'm at work, there's 2 moments of change.
Mhm.
It's first thing in the morning when you get dressed, you're
Mhm.
prepared for all your meetings all day. then you gotta, if you're lucky and you have enough time, when the meeting's over, you dip back to your room, freshen up, hopefully get a shower in, change for the evening. So that's two pairs of everything for the day. And I was spot on.
Damn, you needed 2 outfits too? That's a lot.
And sometimes you don't. I mean, sometimes you get lucky or whatever, you freshen up and you head out for the night. But I brought enough, just enough. And just, it did not work.
Yep.
So,
And he's like, oh my God. And I was like, why can't we just DoorDash it? He's like,
genius.
Could you not have gotten reimbursed for laundry?
I'm sure.
I don't know. I don't like to push the limits of
I
like
hear you.
corporate
I hear you.
expenses
Yep,
and stuff
yep.
like
I
that.
hear
I'm
you.
like, I hold the
Yeah, yeah,
line.
yeah.
Like,
They should have been like, you
I
should know
spend
better.
money. I spend my own money. Like, I bought a round
got
of drinks
you.
that, out of my own pocket for coworkers,
Yeah.
things like that.
So
I
it's
don't
not
mess around.
question. I got you.
So what did we learn?
Okay.
We learned if you bring your wife, you're probably going to extend your trip. So lesson learned there.
So you should bring your wife
So
more on
pack
your trips.
and act as if.
Look at her
Exactly.
face.
You're learning.
Her face is exactly.
Right?
It's funny though, because when he goes on these trips, he'll call me, he'll be like, I'm down to my last t-shirt. And I'm like, what do you mean? You're down to your last t-shirt. He's like, I packed just enough. So this is not the first time.
She's totally right.
Yeah.
Too. I'll tell her. I'm like, I got one
It
left.
sounds like you pack so efficient, it's ineffective.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've crossed the line.
Yeah.
Efficiently ineffective.
Like the curve has gone in the other direction.
No, but
Effectively inefficient.
here's the kicker. We are ready to leave in the morning. And I was like, I still got shit that needs to go in a bag, right? And he's like, because we were going to do a carry-on. That was the plan. But of course, Lisa overpacked, right?
I'm like, girl, a carry-on wasn't enough? You had your overflow in his bag?
Yes.
Always.
So now he has the bigger suitcase and still didn't have enough underwear and t-shirt.
Wait, did you have enough underwear?
I did, but I just went and got some more anyway.
Oh, but she also
bought more
wasn't
anyway.
doing
I
two
did. I
two
bought
a
more
days.
anyway. Why
No,
not?
she wasn't doing.
I mean, if we're
two a day.
DoorDashing, what the hell?
I
Might as
mean,
well.
We were
Hey.
at the mall, and I was like, "Yeah, I can use some more underwear. Why not?"
Yeah. That's hilarious. Well, you figured it out and you extended it and it was worth it.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes, we figured it out. I had food poisoning the first day.
Oh
by the
God!
way.
But it wasn't only him. It was him and
Wait.
a
Couple
coworker.
coworkers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Are
yeah.
you serious?
Oh, Monday
Mm-hmm.
was rough.
How did you? Oh, because all of you got sick. What did you
A
eat?
couple of us. I had a rigatoni bolognese from. I'm not going to blast a chef because I'm sure there was
some cross contamination.
there's some kind of cross contamination going on. I'm not going to put them
So
on.
you
full
guys went
blast.
out to eat. It was like a work thing afterward.
No, this was the
at
day we
lunch.
arrived, and we
Yeah.
just popped in for lunch in the restaurant inside the hotel.
Oh.
And I
But
had a
she didn't
dish,
even have.
and
She didn't even have the same dish. She had
No.
something else.
there's something else. So
Oh,
it was
that's why you
definitely
said
something
cross
Yeah.
contamination.
Mhm.
kind of. Anyway, it was just.
But it was just a day.
It was a day,
Okay.
but I'll tell you, the rest of the hotel, the JW Marriott in downtown Miami, don't do it.
Oh.
Not worth it.
Oh,
Sorry,
Putting
just
them
gonna
on
say
blast.
it. Just gonna say it.
Really?
It was. And look, I'm used to meetings, and you kind of get the same thing: chicken, fish, and meat.
Right.
It's kind of the rotation for lunch and
Yeah.
evening events and things like that. It was like recycled skirt steak, recycled rice. It was just. You know how awful it was? I didn't have any of it at all.
Oh.
I was told because I decided, I was like, once I got sick on Monday, I didn't actually eat there the rest of the
Yeah.
week. I ate outside every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I had to
Yep.
because I just knew, like, when you finally stop
Yep.
giving people a second
Yep.
chance, that's where I was at this
Wow.
week.
He was awful. He was like, not to get graphic, but it was just that whole day. I was worried. I was like, are you going to be able to make it to work tomorrow? Like,
Yeah.
what is happening? And then when his coworker said that she felt the same way, I was like, ooh, thank God. Because
Yeah.
usually every time we go to Florida,
It's you who
it's
gets
always
sick.
me. It's
Yeah.
And you know
always
what?
me.
And I keep you in my head
Mhm.
because now, like, eating at the airport, I'm like, okay, if I'm
Mm-mm.
gonna get sick, I'm not gonna have red meat.
Right.
So I don't eat burgers at
Right.
the airport. I don't even know if you've noticed that. I try and go for chicken
Mm-hmm.
for some reason.
A
I think
bagel.
it's safer. A bagel,
Yeah.
It
right?
really isn't,
Pack
though.
some snacks for the
Yep.
trip or whatever. But I always think about you. I'm like, Lisa and Gab, you
Mhm.
guys got so sick that one time,
Yep.
and I was like, oh,
It's
Yeah.
all a gamble.
I know it
It
is. In my
is.
head, it really
Doesn't
is.
matter what meat you eat.
100%.
Well, in my head, it's a little bit better, but I don't know.
It really
you're
isn't.
you're right. It is a gamble.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Richie, bring us back.
Anyway,
Anywho, that
Right.
was our
Okay.
story, our dick story, our food poisoning story. And this was
Part-
all a part
Or
of
don't. Part,
we need
part of the
you
reason
need
why
more
he
of
needed
this.
extra underwear.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Jesus, Lisa, like I carefully chose my words to describe how Monday went. You ever make beef from your butthole? Now you know how Monday went.
I think people could have put 2 and 2 together. They're probably gonna figure out who the chef was too. With all the information you gave.
You know,
Yeah.
that's all.
Anyway, guys, today's topic, 10 minutes into the episode, is 5 wellness days you need to include in your monthly calendar.
Mhm.
And
Will I though?
when I saw it, I was like, how do you figure that out? And we're gonna run down those 5 days. And the first day was a day to connect.
Mhm.
Who am I connecting to? We just talked about this. Myself, because I don't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
What about me?
Sure.
I mean, I was gonna say
Yikes.
we connected, right? Because you were like, "Oh, I had great conversations with you this past week," and I was like, "Oh, that was so nice." I was like, "Yeah, maybe you should talk to me often."
And listen, according to
different
this,
when
you
you're
only
home.
have to do it once a month.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, baby. The bar's not even that high. Just once a month.
Oh,
But you got to get on a plane and go somewhere.
Exactly,
It's not the same
yeah.
when you do it at home. It's
Exactly.
just not.
First
It
of-
hits different.
It does.
What do you
Yeah.
mean it hits different?
It hits different.
If you do it at
Because
home?
I
and
feel like when you're home, you're distracted by
Yep. The
I gotta
other
do
things.
laundry. What are we eating for dinner? Like the life is in the way
Yep.
sometimes. Whereas I feel like when you're away, all of that stuff is not there.
Right.
And it's just the two of you when it's more relaxed.
Mhm.
And so it's easier to kind of fall into that, you're not planning it, but you get into this conversation and it starts off here and it ends up there and it's nice.
Yes.
I think it's harder, not impossible, but it is harder at home.
Mhm. I agree.
I mean, well,
Right? It
according
was
to
easier.
this,
It was
when you were
easier.
away.
according to this, and really, I didn't even need this to tell me that, but
What?
to just be more intentional about
Mhm.
it.
What if I don't want to?
and pick those. Yikes again! It's a
That's your
yikes
wife.
and double
What
yikes.
What did you put in her cocktail today?
I don't know.
But why does he think it's directed at him?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
the day to connect. I guess what I got from how they felt it should go is to reach out to the folks you don't typically reach out to, and I know a lot of these self-help gurus and life coaches have been talking a lot about reaching out to your friends
Mhm.
and your family that you typically don't do, and that's kind of what I got out of it.
Mhm.
I mean, for you to connect with me, we sleep in the same bed.
But we connect. But what? Given what you
could
just
open your
said,
eyes and
but
and
that's what I'm
connect with me,
saying. But
like,
given what
hey.
you just said, you don't fall within the scope of that because we connect all the time. But I will tell you, I am intentional about reaching out to people. I don't not in that way. I'm not setting a whole day aside
Right.
to. I'm not doing that.
Mhm.
To be like, let me call this one and that one. But I have a long commute, so I do take advantage of that time, and I will trap myself in the car and be like, all right, let me get this. Let me reach out to whoever and
Mhm.
kind of do it that way. But if I'm making a day of reconnecting,
I mean, I guess it's
I
up
wanna
to
reconnect a different
interpretation,
way.
right? You can
Yeah.
connect with yourself and say, "I'm gonna make this my mental health
yes,
day, where I'm gonna go maybe to the spa, or I'm just
Yes.
gonna disconnect from everyone and just take
Yes.
some me time." So I
Yes.
get it on both
Yes.
ends.
yes.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
Connecting for me sounds like it's getting more expensive.
It's
costing me more
You gotta
underwear.
get on a plane and do it.
It's costing me more underwear, more socks, and 5 pounds worth of alcohol weight gain this
And
week.
more DoorDash fees, right?
Ooh, that
DoorDash
sounds
fees,
good.
paying all the subscription fees now. Upgrade on the flight. We did all of that.
Y'all did it right. That's what I'm hearing.
But no, we
No?
did.
Don't look at me. we
As
will
soon as
be.
I told him to, he was like,
We will be
Janine's-
disconnected.
he's like, Janine's gonna say something. This is Hello?
Disconnected. I
Hello?
think we're disconnected.
Ramon?
I think we're disconnected.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We're having a bad connection.
It'll be a day of disconnection.
Something about a first class
The
upgrade.
first class disconnection. Yeah, let me tell you, we were on a plane. We dropped our son off. We were on a plane, and we were we were part of the poor parade. We were walking down. We walking to the back of the plane.
By the
and
bathroom.
Janine was like, "Where are our seats? Where are our seats? Where are we back
Tight.
here?
I was tight.
She's like, where are we back here?
We
We're back here
row
because
30. 32.
this
I
is
was
what
like,
we
what?
can afford.
That's funny
And-
because when we were on the first flight in, I was like, I'm on the parade.
I was like, we're the leaders of the parade because we're group one.
Yeah. That's why I said, so how you got us in group 2, but in row 30? What? No.
Oh,
Anyway.
Anyway.
Oh my God.
So-
Jeez, that was funny.
So Connect was the first day.
Mm-hmm.
They say, well, in no particular order, you have to do these. The second day, you want to try and work into your calendar is to catch up on sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I got to schedule sleep, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Do I take a PTO day and then go to sleep? Like, what do we? Or am I sleep on a Saturday? I mean, I got to get things done on a Saturday.
Right.
I mean, so I don't know.
That's a
You
hard
might
one.
need a floating holiday.
That's a hard one.
Floating holiday.
I have to take
Right?
a floating holiday.
That's our. I have to say when we went on vacation, and he knows always up, but that day he was like, "You look so tired." I was like, "I'm exhausted because of the traveling and all the things." And so I went. He was working. I put on a robe, and I was like, "I'm just gonna listen to my book." And he's like, "You were out like in 2 seconds," and I'm like, "I am never ever fall asleep that fast."
Yeah.
I was like, I was exhausted, and I needed
Yeah.
to just. And the thing is, because I was away, I didn't have all those things in my head,
Yeah.
right? Saying, "Oh, if I sleep for 20 minutes, I can't do this or that, whatever it is,
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "You were out like a light like this."
You
And I
needed
was like,
that.
"Oh, that felt so good." So
Yeah.
yeah, schedule some time to sleep because it feels amazing.
Does that mean I got to book a plane ticket?
Yes.
I got a trip. I
Can
need a
we go
trip.
back to bullet 1, disconnection?
Disconnection.
Catch up to sleep. I think whenever you do take the time to squeeze a nap in, it feels really good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why we don't do that more often.
I've convinced myself that I can't nap. That's why.
Stop
Me
telling
too.
yourself
It
that.
takes
Yeah.
me mentally time to get things quiet up
Yep.
here to fall into sleep
I agree.
outside of
Yep.
bedtime.
Yep.
So I've convinced myself that I'm not able to
To nap
nap.
during the day. Yeah.
I have to be like really like what you said. I have
Yeah.
to be like super tired to sleep
Mhm.
in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
You really don't.
This is what I tell
All
myself.
you have to do is practice some
Box
breathing
breathing.
techniques,
You're probably right. This is just what I tell
and
myself.
you'll slow your heart rate down.
Yeah.
And then you'll knock out.
Start thinking about the things I gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
See, for me, if permission to overshare, babe, a little bit, it's nothing.
Okay, then go ahead. As long as it's about you.
Well, it's actually about you,
Okay, go ahead.
but the impact on me. So
Hmm.
for me, nap time was a little bit of had a negative connotation, which is why it was tough to do it, or I didn't want to do it, but I did it because I was tired. But she would get mad if I came home after a long day. At least I felt like you were upset with me. Let me finish.
Yep.
And I would fall asleep on the couch because I'd be exhausted.
Mhm.
But that is us time.
Mhm.
So we're
Mhm.
trying to we have limited time to connect already,
Right.
right? Because long days at work and stuff like that. And then there are days where I just came home when I would knock out. But that was also what I didn't really understand and appreciate at the time was, I mean, outside of we want to stay connected, I actually wasn't sleeping well at night and did not know that
Right.
Mm.
too. So it's not a
Mhm.
fault, but it's something that I, for a long time, connected taking a nap with taking time away from us
Mm-hmm.
and Lisa being upset
Mhm.
about it and me falling asleep. But I didn't realize it was actually a health situation. So that's kind of corrected. I
Right.
don't really take a lot of
And
naps
that's what
now, which is great.
that's exactly what I was gonna say. It was
Right?
like you had a condition back then, so
Yeah.
you were falling asleep very often.
Yes, I will. I
Often.
mean, nightly. And I mean
Yeah.
like clockwork.
Yeah.
Like
Like-
5:45, 6:15,
Mhm.
out till like 7:30 on the
Yeah.
couch.
Wow.
On the couch, yeah. And so we didn't know what the problem was. Then we
Yeah.
figured it out. Like, you don't do that anymore. Like yesterday, totally get it. We were
Oh
traveling.
my God, both of us were just.
We were just all I needed.
zonked.
All I wanted to do yesterday was veg and just like put something stupid on TV.
Mhm.
And I was like, "You take a nap. I'm just gonna sit here and zonk out and just do nothing," because
Mhm.
we both needed that space.
Yeah.
But yes, it was an issue before. But once we both found out what it was, then it was just
Yeah,
like, okay,
and we
yeah.
fixed it, nipped
Mhm.
it, done.
That's
Yeah.
good. Because I was going to say, like, can't people just go to bed a little bit earlier? Do we need a whole day?
Yeah, we obviously take some of this.
Like, can
With
you
a grain
not
of
root
salt,
cause
right?
it a little
Like,
bit
yeah.
better? You
I
know what I'm
mean,
saying? Because I'm so guilty of staying up. You know this.
Mhm.
I do not want tomorrow to come.
Yeah.
I am like, how do we slow it down? I do not want to get up and go to work or whatever it is. How do we slow it down? So I'm guilty of, I'll stay up
Right.
11:30. He's sleeping,
Mm-hmm.
because in my head, I'm like, I'm just delaying it a little bit. And then I'm exhausted the next day. But I do it to myself.
Yep, you do.
I know.
It's all your
It's
fault.
terrible.
I get excited about the next morning. I'm like,
Depends on what I have going on.
yeah.
No, I tell myself it's time for bed.
And sometimes it's not about dread for the next day. It's just I feel like the current day went by too fast.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm just not ready yet. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like, how do we just slow it down a little bit? I
Yep.
know tomorrow's gonna come. Just want to slow it down.
I think part of it though is the day is so jam packed that you are steadily looking for those moments to decompress.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the night, when all of the things are done, you're like, I just want to watch mindless TV,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
and you stay up sometimes too late watching mindless TV.
Mm-hmm. Big Bang Theory.
I love Big Bang Theory. I could watch that.
Little
I could
Family
watch that all
Feud.
night. I could watch Family Feud all night because I love the stupid responses.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
And all the
Steve
sexual
Harvey.
innuendo that Steve
All of
puts
it.
out.
Oh my
All of
God.
it.
Hilarious.
Yo, the
I'm here
questions.
for all of it.
The
Mhm.
questions are leading all the time, and people bite,
Oh.
and that is
Mhm.
not the
100%.
answer.
Mhm.
Anywho, but I think it's catch up on sleep. So it's a day to catch up on sleep, not a day to sleep the entire day. So being mindful, maybe working in of saying I'm gonna make sure that this month I'm going to go to bed early on.
I'm trying to get better
Yeah.
Like going to bed earlier
on time
on
or
time.
closer to it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then pick a day to go to bed early.
One day.
Well, it says one. These are
I know.
a day
I
a
know.
month, and if you
Okay.
do all 5, I mean, you got to figure out because there's not enough days in the week.
No, that's when you do a vacation.
Okay, so the next bullet is a day devoted to yourself.
I love those days.
So what does that look like?
Lisa, what would you do? A day devoted to yourself. And I don't mean like sitting down doing your hair.
No, I
Like-
will actually go somewhere and get my hair done. Actually go somewhere and get my nails done. Maybe go get some Botox. I don't know, just for
Yeah.
me to make me feel pretty. Yeah.
That sounds
Maybe
amazing.
catch up and grab like brunch or a cocktail with somebody. Yeah. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds
It's just
dope.
stuff that I don't have to worry about the laundry or
Mm-hmm.
anything at the home stuff.
No
I don't want
chores.
no chores. I don't want to worry about that. I don't worry
Mhm.
about if I'm not spending enough time with you or the kids or whatever it is. It's just like literally just me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I mean, you had me at hair done, nails done, everything did.
Yeah.
I was always one of those guys, and I still kind of am one of those guys that has like this aversion to getting your nails done, going to the nail salon.
Mm-hmm.
And I dropped my daughter off because she has a wonderful life to get her nails done. And people here was like, "Oh, come on, Dad,
Dad,
you do
yep.
too. Come on, Dad." And I was like, "I'm not doing anything.
You
Why not?"
should.
He
I
says
like, my
yes every
nails-
time.
I was like, my nails need to be clipped.
Yeah.
And
And then he gets
in my
his feet
40s, it's
done.
getting harder and harder to bend over and cut my toenails.
Yes.
So I go and they start soaking my feet and
Yeah.
rubbing my feet. And I
Yeah.
was like,
This is
what
nice,
going
right?
This rubbing my leg, massaging my...
Mhm.
I was like, this is what they're coming to get.
Yep.
Yep.
This is what
And your
they're coming to
13-year-old
get.
is all in that. Okay, she
Mhm.
loves it.
Mind you,
She loves
gee,
it.
Denise, how old were you when you started getting your nails done? We were already
I
married,
was,
so
way into adulthood. Yeah.
this girl probably, I don't know, 11. She's at the salon. Anyways, all that to say is, I can understand how that would
Will be
be
on the list.
on your list
Yes.
of things to do
Yes.
for a day dedicated to you.
Yep.
Hell, I think it should be on my list too.
I think it should be.
It should.
I really do.
I mean, I can't go to the barbershop.
Nope. I mean, you could get this
You can
shaped
get your
up.
beard. I know.
You can get your beard
Well,
shaped.
even when you did, was it relaxing?
I mean, look, we had a little little man night last night. We hit the golf
Yeah, that's
simulator
right.
for a few
Mhm.
hours.
Yes,
Right?
and
Couple old fashions.
and I love
some
that.
wings.
Yes.
Mhm.
And that's something that we should work in. Well, we are, because somebody
we're
made
paying
us
for
buy
Who made
Effing
you? Who
membership.
did
Nobody
that?
made nothing.
Who did that?
Listen.
a membership, and I'm with membership
Ship
Jimmy. He's always getting me to buy the damn membership somewhere. Anyway, anywho,
What's next on that list?
no, but what would a day look like for you that's devoted to yourself?
Oh yeah.
Oh man. If I had like my druthers,
Oh boy.
I would
Mhm.
actually, instead of doing it locally, I would get on a plane and do the things that I'd probably do locally, but I do it in some very warm and sunny locale and do all the things. I would
Mhm.
add your guys' elements, your gals' elements of
Mhm.
like spa in the morning, exercise
right.
routine,
Yep.
a nice green something with breakfast,
Yeah.
go hit some golf balls, come back, probably take a course in something, because I always have to get that in, a business course and developing a skill. Then after that, a nice dinner, a cigar, a high-end bourbon. And all of this has to take place on the same campus. I need it to be efficient. I need to move through all the things.
Mhm.
I'd love to add a little pickleball in there.
That sounds very scheduled.
Yes. Oh, if you could schedule it too, like give me something that I don't have to think about. You plan out
Just
an
show
agenda
up.
for me.
Just show up.
Just show up and then give me a moment to think about the future.
Well, it sounds like you don't want to think about anything.
No, I do.
Like,
I do. Part of
you don't want
my
to schedule.
like
You just want to like just go.
yeah, no,
Go.
I do want to go, but in
Mhm.
that schedule is scheduling some time to prepare for the future. Schedule some time.
That sounds
So,
like every day.
Schedule it in.
That's kind of my
He's,
mindset.
well, in his
But that
in this
gives me-
version, he's not
He's not-
working as much.
Yeah, right.
It's-
And he's
it's-
in someplace
It's
warm.
in there, and he's
Yeah,
someplace warm.
okay.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
a plane took him there.
Yeah.
Plane. Does the plane bring you back in the same day?
Yeah, right.
No,
That's a
this
lot.
is over a course of 3 days. At minimum.
3 days. This is that's not
This is
part of the
supposed to be
bullet.
one
That's
day.
not part.
A
Well,
day
if we're gonna
devoted
schedule
to
all
yourself.
of those things, right?
All right. So then I can't get on the plane, obviously, unless I'm flying to Boston and do it up there. Or I'm flying to.
I mean,
It's
you can
cold
get on
quick.
a plane.
I can make it
mean,
to
You go to
you
DC,
just start the day early.
Probably
and
make it
sleep
to
on the
Myrtle
plane.
Beach.
Canada.
from here to Myrtle Beach or something. But anywho, I could probably get a lot of that done in a day, though.
Yeah.
It's just
It's a
it's
busy
all a
day,
time
but
thing.
yeah,
But it's just too rushed. So I'd like to split it out.
over 3.
Over 5.
Jay, what about you?
Mine is similar. I think the main thing, I think Lee hit the nail on the head. It's like, I don't want to do chores. So if
Right.
a day for me is like I'm not working or I'm doing, if I am, it's because I have to do whatever it is. I have to do that thing. But otherwise, I don't want to do any chores.
Mhm.
And I want to chill in all different forms. Because I have days where I just want to veg out.
Mhm.
I have days where I'm like, you know what, I want to go out. Maybe I want to go, like I love to go to Target, get a little
Mm-mm.
Starbucks.
We're not.
I know,
Mm-mm.
we can't, I'm not allowed to shop Target or Walmart right now, but it could look different ways. It could be me just, going out, having lunch alone, having lunch with someone, a cocktail. But it's just, I don't want to do any work.
Right.
Yeah,
I want to
this-
relax.
That brings me to something else that I saw on the Today Show, where they talked about the benefits of eating alone,
Mhm.
like the benefits of sitting at a restaurant and dining alone. And one of, I think Craig even mentioned that there was a time where he lied to his family and said he ate already so that he can not eat with them, and go sit at a bar and eat dinner alone. Um, I wouldn't go to that extent.
That's a bit extreme.
Yeah, to lie
I
about
wouldn't go
it.
to that extent.
Mhm.
But I find pleasure in sitting at a restaurant or at a bar alone with a nice cocktail, typically a martini if I'm having dinner alone, or a glass of wine, and a wonderful plate
Mm.
of food.
Yep.
And
I'm with
just
you.
there with my thoughts
Yep.
and my drink
Maybe a TV screen in front
and
of
my
you.
food.
Do you remember the other night was Friday night? We went out to a local spot and there was a guy at the bar, the other end of the bar, alone. He was on his phone. He had a thick book.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember?
Yep.
And I was like, was he going to sit at the bar and read?
Yep.
But it didn't matter because I'm like, this is him, right? Doing his
Decompressing.
thing.
He was, yeah.
And yeah, so
So
he brought
interesting.
it just in case, right? And
When I growing up, waiting tables in high school, there was this one married couple, would come into the restaurant once a week, and they'd come with, both had a book, and they sat down across from each other and never said a word to each other the whole night. Almost this comfort thing of knowing you're there.
mm-hmm.
Great food.
Yep.
Bottle of wine on the table. 2 books. Never said a word.
That's probably why
You
they're still
just
married.
reminded me, like you just took me
Yeah.
back like 20 years. And
Yeah.
that's what they did. Interesting.
I get it.
Janine would take great pleasure sitting across from me and not saying a word. Next bullet.
Lisa would be like, see, you don't talk to me. You don't talk to me, damn it.
So,
If I wanted to eat alone and not talk, I would have came up by myself.
she might have something to say about this next one. So, another day that you should add into your calendar is a day with less social media.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Yep.
You agree? But you were
I'm
just
trying
talking
to
about how many hours.
Yes.
you
But it's not all
logged
social
in.
media. That's what I'm saying. My overall phone time, it's not because I do a lot of work on my phone. It's true. When I look, I just checked it. It says it's a lot of email, texting, because I'm also texting client. Anyway, whatever. But overall, I personally feel like I gotta work on getting my phone usage down. Definitely social media is in there. I'm on Pinterest, looking up outfits, doing whatever. But yeah, I could be better with that. But now I don't need just a day. I need like overall.
Yeah. But
I need an overhaul.
But
seriously.
small steps, right? So
Small steps, yes.
We start with a day.
Yeah.
Of less. It didn't say none. It said less.
Yeah, less. No, I'm not giving it up. I'm not there, but I definitely agree I could do with less.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Lee?
I'm pretty good on not being on social media. I do it in the morning and then I'm good. And then maybe in the afternoon, but it's not like I'm constantly scrolling, looking and doing these things. I just don't.
You don't do the boredom scroll? That's
Honestly,
what mine is. It's
if
a
I'm on the
boredom
toilet,
scroll.
maybe, but
Yeah.
it's just like I just don't. Because I'm just
I hear
like,
that.
everybody's happy life.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Like, I don't know. Is it really? I don't know. So yeah.
What about you, James?
I'm scrolling for all sorts of reasons. So
Yeah.
there's like, I'm not the good example for less.
I mean,
Are you looking to
yeah.
like? Do you feel like you could cut back, or are you like I'm good?
I have. No, I haven't cut back.
No.
I guess I don't do doom scrolling so much when I should be busy.
Mm-hmm.
If I am scrolling for things, I'm scrolling for somewhat of a purpose because there's certain people that I follow for certain bits of information that I want. Then the doom scrolling is like when you hit the couch, when you're just decompressing and you just find that time and you just do it. Like last night laying in bed, I wasn't ready for bed. I wasn't exactly as tired as I wish I was. Half hour.
Because you
doom
napped during the
scrolling
day.
easily. You're right. Because I napped during the day. She's right. Another reason why napping is negative for me because then I'm freaking up. But yeah, so no, you don't want to look at my screen time analysis because it's just it's crazy. But it's just because my mind is all over the place.
Yeah.
You, Richie?
I am not. I don't log. I don't log heavy hours into social media.
Yeah.
I might have a moment to where I'm bored and I scroll. I have been guilty of doom scrolling once or twice, but it's not a habit of mine. And in most cases, I'm like, why is this in my feed? And I'm just turn it off. They'd have to show me a kid doing something funny. But social media is not. When I'm in my phone, I'm playing Connections. I'm reading the news feed, like my Google news feed, and then I'm done.
I just learned what Connections is, by the way, because one of a brilliant member of my team at work and the team that works with us put together a workshop based on Connections.
Oh, how
That's
cute.
cool.
Yeah. So he was flipping through all the different types of connections. There was a music one. There was all these different types of
It's a sports one now.
styles,
Yeah.
right? From, I guess, from the New York Times kind of
From the New York
originated,
Times,
right?
yeah.
So we did a workshop with that.
That's cool.
And the teams had everything laid out and they were plugging things in and stuff. And
That is
I was
cool.
like, genius at work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I play it every day.
So if you want to find out what's in our algorithms, you can go back to season 2, episode 11. It's titled "What's Your Algorithm Says About You." You can go check that out and find out what doom scrolling looks like for the 4 of us.
If we were next level, we could be like, if you click right
Right
here,
right?
but it's not gonna be anything there.
It's not that
No,
fancy.
It's
yet.
not gonna be anything there. Sorry, it's not.
We need a full day to figure that out. We need to add that to
Yeah, I don't
day
think that's on the
6.
list.
You
We
just
not
took
there
a
yet.
5.
I don't know how to do any of that.
All right. Last
another
but not
one? Oh, okay.
least, this might kill James. A day without a schedule.
Oh, I could do that.
For those reasons, I'm out.
Yeah, I love a day where we don't have anything planned.
I think
I'm good.
So is it a day where you don't have anything planned? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, your schedule is a day full of.
Well, because it's like as I've gotten older, my memory is just not. I can't retain all the dates for the events, and so I've gotten better about putting stuff in my phone because I can't remember, right? And so as I'm midweek looking forward to the weekend, I'm like, what do we have going on this weekend? So I'll pull out my calendar, right? And I'm happy if we have a Friday night that's free, but maybe stuff to do Saturday and Sunday. Because a lot of the times I think, and especially coming off the holidays, it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, multiple events in one day. It's fun, but a lot of that becomes overwhelming. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I've put the golf simulator on your schedules both for Friday
Yeah.
and
I saw it.
Sunday.
I saw it
as
on
you-
my
I
schedule.
got
Yep.
the Janine has
Right in my
accepted.
calendar.
I saw that last
I
night.
accepted
Janine's
one.
Accepted. Well, yeah. Well, I didn't see the
Yeah,
acceptance
because
of
I
the
didn't
other day.
accept the other one yet.
What do you mean?
Which one was that? Was that the Friday one or the
I
Sunday?
accepted Friday.
Mhm.
He put a Sunday, and I was like, I don't know. I should put maybe.
Mm.
Okay. All right.
What you mean tentative? You gonna put
Well,
tentative?
in Google, it's maybe,
Mhm.
not
Oh.
tentative, but yes, that.
Whatever.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: we don't have to go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe I
Right?
don't
Why do you
wanna
have to go both
Sunday.
days? Yeah.
Look at his face.
Yeah.
You have to go both days because what is the other one? A day to connect. Just a day.
But you're not connecting with me.
You're
You're
connecting
connecting
with the ball.
James and the ball. Thank you.
No, I'm trying to connect with the ball. It's not working out that way.
Well, last night Richie taught me to connect with the flag rather than the ball, and because I'm very much I can take great direction too. I connected with the flag.
Yeah.
Right? I was like, where do I want the ball to go? He's like, don't worry about the ball. Worry about the flag. Worry about the pin. As soon as that happened, what happened?
He started sending it. I was like, what is going
It's
on?
gone. I was like, I told you I could take direction pretty well.
Pretty good.
So
Yeah,
was
whatever. He was sending it just as far with a 7-iron as I was with the driver. Not that that means anything to you two.
I was going
but
to say, I don't know what you're talking about right
Golf
now.
talk? What is that?
Can I get a
anyone-
refill on my drink?
Oh, Jesus.
He's like, how's that for connection? She's like, yeah, whatever.
Connect
Can I get a
that with
refill
this.
already? Like, this guy's talking my ears off about some stuff
See,
right
and
now.
this is the problem. That's why I didn't accept Sunday yet, because I'm going to get bored and I'm going to be like, I need a drink.
So A day without a
A
schedule.
day without a schedule. Uh-huh.
I need to eat
A day
something.
without a schedule. Yeah, I mean, I can do a day without a schedule. Yeah, I'm okay with or without a schedule.
You're okay with it without a schedule?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think I like when things are all laid out. I like that. But if we're talking about a day
Like in your
with
personal time?
a day
or-
with nothing to do, I don't know. I'm getting to that point where it's like I always have so much to do. When there is an empty space, I don't know what
What to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels weird.
It's
It
like,
does.
I don't know what
Mm-hmm.
to do with myself.
It's like
And
I have to do something.
Yeah.
you mentioned before, and I wanted to touch on it. You're forgetful, and I don't think it's a matter of being forgetful as much as it's just as much room as as much information as we can hold. It's like all of these things are happening, all of these things that you're learning, all this new information is coming in. There's no room for like
Mhm.
the old information, so
Mhm.
that old information comes out. But when I have a moment where there's blank space, it's like I don't know what to do. It's like
I'm with you.
it's-
I freak
it's
out.
like I don't know what to
I get
do.
antsy. Ask Lisa.
He gets
She knows.
so antsy. I'm like, are you okay?
She's
I'm like,
like-
you have nothing to do, huh?
She's like, you need a shot. Like,
Yeah,
you
like-
just need to like chill.
I'm like,
Chill
you need to
out.
chill.
Oh my God! Did
Like
you
you
guys
can
see?
see it in him. He's like, I'm like, are you okay? Like I can see it in the car while he's driving. I'm like, you need to calm down. I'm like, what is it? He's like, I got so many things. I don't know what's happening. I got so many things, and I'm just like, okay, can we just breathe? We need a woosah moment, you know?
There's this thing. I think I might have sent it to you guys on Instagram where the husband's in the kitchen. He's like, "Hey, babe, you want a shot?" And she's like, "It's like 9 in the morning. We're about to go take the kids to soccer." He's like, "I know. You want a shot or not?"
She's like, "Yeah."
She's like, "Yeah." He said, "I know you did. I know you did. That's why I asked you."
See?
They're like super excited. He's
I mean, it's more common than people think. Just saying.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, snap them too." But yeah,
I can't do that unless I'm on
Vacation.
Yeah, 9
obviously,
a.m.
for
shots
obvious
is-
reasons. So 9 a.m.
Yeah.
shots a bit extra.
Yeah.
Right? But
No,
Okay, so
I-
a shot or Bailey's in your coffee? Like, I don't know.
Ooh,
What are we doing? What are we doing?
ooh,
Because-
ooh.
So is that the difference? It's like, okay, it's Saturday and I'm taking my kid to soccer, so I'm gonna just put a little Bailey's in my coffee, right? Or you can be
Mm.
like, I'm gonna have a little mimosa before I go. So it's
Mm.
kind of like, you know, I
I'd
feel
ask
like-
people to leave some comments on
comments?
that.
listen, if it's the weekend,
Mhm.
I feel like it should be considered a mini vacation. And
I
the
like it.
rules,
A
the
mini
rules,
vacay.
I'm on vacation
Uh-huh.
every weekend.
Keep
I'm
going,
with you.
keep going.
rules
Mhm.
Uh-huh. I'm with you.
apply.
Yep.
Now during the week, no,
No,
I wouldn't take a
absolutely not.
shot on a
Before work.
weekday or before
No.
work. It's so funny. Somebody at work was like, "Oh, I must be forgetful because I put Bailey's in my coffee," and giggled. And then a bunch of people was like, "You did? Really?" And
Oh,
that person had the wherewithal to be like, "I was joking." Now,
yeah. Okay.
do
Were
we
they?
know if she was
Were
joking or
they?
not?
No, we don't.
Or they were joking. I said, "She." Do we know if she was joking or not? We don't. But I was like, "That's the way to clean it up." I
Yep.
was like, "I was
I'm
joking."
just joking. I
And-
would
but I
never do
wouldn't-
that.
And you need to clean
I
it up
wouldn't.
fast.
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't. And so during the week, no. But on the weekend, I mean, in the summertime, especially if we hit the pool early.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. No,
I would
I'm with
do
you. I mean, Lisa and I have a routine every morning. Weekends.
Yeah, on the
mostly, Right?
weekends.
Is we get up, we make our coffee, we go sit in the club room,
Hmm. And we don't even talk.
we don't
It's
even
just, it's fine. But we just
We'll throw on. We throw on our readers.
our readers.
Right.
Yep. Our readers. Yeah, because
We throw on our readers.
yep.
And we
You'll open a book.
Open a book.
Yep.
This morning I opened up Gary V's day trading attention
Mm-hmm.
book. Did that a little bit this morning. And well, you didn't bring your book down.
Nope,
So,
I didn't bring my book or my phone.
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah.
enjoying
In
my
the
coffee.
just
moment.
enjoying
Yep.
the coffee. But usually we're just kind of reading something, just enjoying the moment.
Mhm.
And there's typically, the point being, there's typically a shot of Bailey's
Yeah.
in the coffee.
Yep.
Yeah, especially in the summertime.
Yeah.
I love that.
Bailey's is delicious in coffee.
So good.
I love that.
I do it on my flight.
Whatever.
Anywho,
Was that the last?
that was the
book
last one.
Huh.
Last one. Anything you want to add?
I did want to add something, but I lost the train of thought.
Day without a schedule.
No, what the heck was it? It was something that I saw online that was really interesting that has to do with scheduling and stuff, but I lost it. Sorry, gang.
It's all good.
All right, Richie, take us home.
I got nothing. Listen,
I sprung it on him at the very.
we want to thank you all again for joining us,
Hanging out with us.
hanging out with the crew, all of us in our middle-aged journey. So thanks again. Listen, if you made it to the end, please, that means you liked it. So please like and subscribe, and take care.
Catch you next time. Thank
Well
you.
done,
Later.
Richie. Well done.
Deuces.
Well done. All right, guys. See ya.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is DMC in the place to be, and you're in the place to be.